What's up, YouTube, Facebook? This is Jay, Trucker 717. You guys don't know nothing about that. That's old school. Yes. Alright, what's up, YouTube, Facebook? This is Jay Trucker 717, and we are partying in 717. Alright, stop the music, stop the madness. KLLM, Jim Richards says, no more referrals. Yes, the music has been stopped. So KLLM has stopped all referrals, and man, you know how they say a couple bad apples will ruin it for everybody else. Yeah, that's basically what happened. We had people going down to the schools, and this happened to me. You know, I had referrals that I sent down there, and then you'd have these guys come up to the school and try to bribe them. Hey, I'll give you more money than your actual referral if you just put my name down. That's dishonest. So they couldn't control it, so they had to put a cease to it. That's through the grapevine. I didn't hear that directly from the source, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty much what happened. But they've ceased all referrals indefinitely, so I'm not telling you not to come to KLLM. I always say KLLM is a good company. You still will get your driver's bonus, for coming to KLLM. They still got they got this great school down here in Lancaster, Texas, that they just built. They're building one in Illinois. So they're still growing, and they're still going to be pushing out truck drivers. So don't stop coming because of the referral bonus. You still get a bonus as a truck driver. So come on over to KLLM. If this is the best choice for you, do that. All right. What else is going on? Oh my gosh. It's like I feel like Snyder says, quit picking on us. I am not picking on Snyder drivers. I am not picking on y'all, okay? I worked for Snyder, like I've told you many times. But don't, you guys keep sending me these little bits like, hey, Snyder, look, it's basic economics and it's basic management. And I'm not just picking on Snyder, because Snyder's not the only company that does this. I'm just giving you information as a driver so that you can be a smarter driver and understand that we're all in this together, and that big corporations are making the money, and we're trying to get a part of that little pie that they have. And all I'm saying is that Snyder should come up with that money a little bit more. There's no reason to lease purchase with a company. Finance a truck through Snyder Finance and be stuck with Snyder. Now, if Snyder was doing financing of trucks, and they would allow you to go to any carrier you wanted to, I wouldn't have a problem. But don't tell me that, hey, I'm stuck with KLLM, but I gotta put money down and do a credit check to finance a truck, when you are, and you're not gonna convince me that they're paying. They're going out to a bank and borrowing money to finance a truck. You're not going to convince me of that, okay? That's not going to happen. Because why would they pay? On the finance charge on a truck that's $130,000, do you know how much they would charge them to finance it? Why would they pay that money when they already have the money? It's like, hey, let's just pay cash for it, and let's get the money from wow. Freddie Jordan. I mean, that only makes business sense to me. I don't know. you guys keep saying they're not paying cash for the trucks. Okay, I believe it. All right, moving on. What why I'm on Snyder? I'm gonna keep picking on y'all since y'all quit bucking me about it. I'll quit picking on you. But basically, Snyder does something that I also disagree with. Snyder does a crazy thing. Snyder does a crazy thing that's called per diem. It's just not Snyder. Washington Express did the same thing. But I do know for a fact that Snyder requires you, when you get hired on Snyder, to join their per diem program. Okay. Everybody knows that as a truck driver, you get $59. I think it's a little higher now, like $62 or $63 a day per diem for driving this truck. And it's a tax benefit that you get at the end of the year. What Snyder is doing is it's giving it to his drivers every week in their check. And what it's doing is it's giving them like that extra money on top of what they already get paid. And what Snyder is doing is saying, hey, we're paying you extra money. So they're not paying you anything. It's like, okay, we pay you 32 cents a mile, but we actually pay you 36 cents a mile because we're in that per diem back onto your check. Come on, people. You're smarter than that. I know you got to be. You're smarter than that, okay? Don't fall for their per diem trick. Opt out of that stuff. I opted out of it when I was there, but don't take that per diem thing. I mean, if you just feel like, hey, you need the extra money during the week, that's fine. But just understand, they're not giving you anything. You get that tax benefit at the end of the year. I'm sorry, but one thing I can say about Snyder National, they're very good. Their business people are pretty good. They're fooling people. All right, moving on. I'll stay off Snyder. Okay. All right. Interstate Distributor launches a self-dispatch program for owner-operators. People, this is just low boards. I don't know what the big deal with this is, but basically what they're saying is that they don't have to be dispatched. They can jump on and pick their own freight at their own convenience. That's just low board, okay? I don't know what the big deal was, but hey, gotta give it to Interstate Distributor. You're trying to do the right thing, which is right. And let me tell you something. If you go out and buy your own truck, you finance your own truck, lease your own truck from a different company. Again, whatever company that you lease with, whatever company you finance with, make sure they understand that you have the choice in picking who you're going to be your company. Because if you're buying your own truck, you should be able to go whatever company you want to. You should be able to go to Warner, Snyder, KLLM, Western Express, RTI. I could go on and on. All the trucking companies, Swift, Warner. You should be able to go with whoever you want to go with. Gibbons, FFE, all the companies. But you should be able to go with whoever you want to. You shouldn't be locked in, Snyder, to whatever company you go with. But you should be able to go with whoever you want to and pick the best, whoever's paying you the best, percentage-wise, mileage-wise, the best deal that you can possibly get. And that way, if things aren't working out for that company, you can take your truck and go somewhere else. We don't have that option. At KLLM, it's a full turn and lease. But I can't take this truck and go and run freight for Warner. It's not going to happen. You leave our truck with you. We'll pay you with the balance you paid, though. We know you're financing it, but you're not taking the truck with it. And like I said, you don't own the truck until you pay it off. All right, moving on. This was an interesting article. and we as truck drivers, it's getting winter time. People are getting crazy during the holidays and stuff. So be careful out there. And this is a short video of, as a driver, what not to do. And we as truck drivers all know not to do this, but let's just watch the video anyway.
Love you. Bye. Just checking on you.
All right. Again, that's happened to a lot of us. May not have ended that way, but you always get those drivers that's always trying to cut you off. Beware for that. I always anticipate that somebody's, especially when you see a car, wondering, what are they doing? Yeah, they're coming my way. Always think that. Even if they don't, always think that they're coming your way. It's kind of being cautious and looking ahead. What else is going on? This is great. I hope this comes up. This is pretty funny. I don't know what this driver was thinking, but this was during the rains in South Carolina. Well, it says trucker underrated by floodwaters. It says South Carolina was hit in the past several days with record-setting rainfalls, but that seemed to be little concern for at least one truck driver. Yeah, dude. I don't know what you're doing, her. What are you doing? Why are you in all that water? You're not gonna make it. All right. I'm having too much fun. All right. I'm down here in Lancaster, Texas, at this fine FFE facility, KLLM facility, with their school, with their dorms and everything. But that is all that's going on. I can't wait to get home, do some home time. Remember, home time is important. But this is Jay, Trucker 717. Peace. I'm out of here. I got freight to move.